And welcome back, everyone, to At the Van Wezel. I'm Mary Bensel, the executive director of the theater, and I am so happy to have my little partner in crime, Julia Mays, back on the show. She wasn't with us last month because you were quite under the weather. You were coughing up a storm, were you not?
Yes, I was. It took me about 5 weeks, but I am back now.
It is so annoying, isn't it?
It is very. It is very.
You know,
I'm glad to be back.
Well, we're glad you are back because, you know, you are just a ray of sunshine for all of us here at the Van Wezel. She was here in the office, but she was coughing away all the time.
Stay out of everybody's sound.
But anyway, we are very happy. We had an enormously large on sale with so many people buying tickets, which we're thrilled about. And then the next show is one that was here last year in a different configuration.
This is one of your favorites.
It is Celtic Thunder.
Yeah.
And Celtic Thunder is coming on November the 1st at 7:30. And last year, total sellout. Absolutely huge, and they are
talk
coming
about some great-looking guys with some great voices.
Yes, and they're coming with a new young man.
Yes,
I think
he's like 13 years old or something.
What is his name?
Daniel something.
Daniel Furlong. Daniel Furlong.
We have to welcome him because he's supposed to be an up-and-coming
star. And this is the Voyage Tour. And last year, the sound of people applauding was beyond belief. And so that's Celtic Thunder. And then, I don't know about you, and no matter what your party is, and Julia and I always vote opposite each other, but no matter what your party is, you know.
This is a funny show.
This is a funny show, and I think if you're a Republican, Democrat, Independent, whatever, you get tired of the political ads by the time the campaign season runs to the end. So right before the presidential election, before you cast your ballot, come see Capitol Steps.
Because they'll give you some tidbits.
Oh, they will, they will. They're former folks from the Hill.
From the Hill.
And they're here on a Saturday night, November 3rd, right before the election.
And they got inside scoop.
Oh, they're hysterical. I mean, last time they were here, they did a show called what was it, Obama Mia.
Obama
you know,
Mia.
A takeoff on Mamma Mia, you know, and so I'm sure, let's face it, all of our politicians, you know, myself included, I'm not a politician, but I certainly could give them a lot of, you know, things to make fun of.
A lot of bunk.
You know, yeah. So they are really hysterical. And Capitol Steps is being sponsored by Herald Tribune, and I should mention Celtic Thunder by Touch of Africa, one of our great stores over in St. Armand Circle.
Yeah.
And then a show that means so much to me. Glenn Campbell, I worked with many, many years ago. And Glenn Campbell has come down with a disease that my mother died from, or complications from. It's Alzheimer's disease. And one of the things that was so special for Glenn was that he wanted to go out and do a final goodbye tour. And he wanted his fans, he wanted his fans to remember him. And what's really, I think, special is his daughter is out on the road with him.
Yeah, and I think that's exciting.
Yeah, and she's there with her dad, and they've just did a piece on, I think, CBS Sunday Morning, and it's very cute. You know, sometimes when a song is finished, he'll start the same song over again, and she'll say, "Dad, you know, we just did that one." And they move on to the next song, and he is in great voice and in great humor. He was a huge hit and star on the Grammy Awards this year.
I always hail him as the Rhinestone
Cowboy, absolutely. And, you know, Galveston.
Wichita lineman.
Yes, Summer Nights.
Some of his favorites.
It's just, Glenn.
So he's going to do a lot of his favorites and many more.
So Glenn Campbell, he's just such a remarkable guy, and he's made so many people happy, and we wish him the best, and I will be there front and center that night.
Yes, you bet.
And it's going to be an incredible concert.
It's going to be a great concert. Please, everybody, bring your friends, whether you're country or not. He's wonderful. He's just a legendary.
One lady in line said to me, she said, "I wouldn't miss this for anything." And I couldn't agree with her more. Now, we should remind you, there are many ways to buy tickets. You can come down and meet our box office staff. There are no lines now.
And they're wonderful,
they're wonderful, friendly folks. And then you can call on the phone, 953-3368.
Yes, ma'am.
It's taken me 5 years to remember that phone number.
But you're so good at it now.
I'm going to practice because I can't remember that, you know. And then you can go to our Facebook page, And you can watch us on Twitter, or I should say, watch the words on Twitter. How many words can you, how many characters on Twitter?
I'm not sure. It's something like...
I don't tweet.
I don't tweet either, but we do here.
We have someone here that does tweet. We have a tweeter.
We have a director of tweeters.
We have a director of tweets. But you can also go online on our website and buy tickets online, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And
that's at vanwezel.org.
Absolutely.
Right.
And again, we always warn everybody, buy the tickets on our website. Don't go to a secondary ticket site unless you're willing to pay an exorbitant fee. And then make sure you know that those tickets that they say are good tickets sometimes aren't. But at vanwezel.org, call us, come down. You still have an order form. You can send an order form in.
Yeah.
And I think we have a really incredible lineup this year. And it's such a special year.
Excited.
It's a legendary season.
It's a legendary season.
We also have an incredible education program here at the Van Wezel. And then when you are calling us, make sure you talk to them about getting a reservation at Madison's for dinner before the theater.
Yes, because that's pretty exciting when you can come and see a show, have dinner, park your car, and stay.
And you're done.
And you're done.
And you're done. Well, we will be back in just a minute. Julia has a special guest to talk to you about some of your technological needs. We'll be back in a minute.
We're just learning that. And welcome back to At the Van Wezel. I'm Julia Mays, I'm the Director of Marketing, and with me today I have a wonderful guest, Mike Riley, the Vice President and General Manager of the Central Florida Metro PCS. Hello, Mike, how are you?
Oh, great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we enjoy it. And also, you're one of our co-sponsors for our wonderful Friday Fest.
Yeah, this is our second year, and you know, the first year, it's always good for us when our return to an event is based on how our people find the events to go, and all of our employees as well as our independent dealers down here have just loved their participation in the event, so that brings us back the second year and hopefully many years to come.
Oh, good. Well, we like that. We certainly like that. And today you also, I understand, have a wonderful promotion to tell us about.
Yes, well, you know, wireless is an interesting field. You know, it's a very competitive field, and it's all about technology, and we have been busy for the last couple of years building out what we refer to as our 4G LTE network. Long-term evolution is what that stands for. Basically, it's the capability we now have of delivering high-speed data, streaming, video, and music, and all of those things that people have found they want from wireless. You know, it's no longer just I want to talk with someone, I want to text with someone. They want to go on the internet and browse the internet and do all of these things. So these devices have become just an extremely integral part of our lives, and they're almost somewhat like fashion accessories. So, you know, looking at that, we have decided as a part of introducing this service to all of Florida. It's not just Central Florida, but we built out the entire state, South Florida up through Jacksonville and so forth. So we have, it's a two-pronged promotion. First, there's a service. It's a $55 rate plan. It's a promotion plan, and it's rather unique because in wireless, everybody will charge you so much for your basic service, so much for your usage of data, and then all of the taxes and fees on top of it. Well, Metro PCS was one of the first to introduce to the country, really, the unlimited flat rate, all-inclusive type of pricing.
And we like unlimited these days.
Well, you know, it's very hard for me, even in the industry, to try and figure out how much of something I would use, and we figure that's probably true of everybody, but and I think the success we've enjoyed so far shows that that's also true, that people are coming to us because it's a simple plan, it's $55, it's unlimited voice, text, and data, and it's all inclusive, so you don't have to worry about what the tax structure or the governmental fees are as you go forward here with us. And probably one of the more interesting parts is that where a lot of carriers will, you know, hook you into a multi-year contract. We have to earn the right to do business with people every 30 days. We have no contract, so every 30 days you have the right to vote, yay, I stay, or no, I go. And as a result, we have to be very focused on our network and its quality and the services you're looking for, as well as the competitive aspect of the price points on the service. And also, there's those devices that we mentioned a little earlier. You know,
right.
They are really an accessory now, and people want nice screen size so they can see the videos, and they want great audio capability, so stereo speakers are part of, with headsets, a part of what allows you to take care of or take advantage of the Pandoras of the world and listen to stereo music. But they want something that is also compact, so size is important. So you try and fit that all into the right package, and then you've got to price it. And we think we've done that and gone one better. The normal price on these phones is $149, which is extremely discounted. But for our promotion and introduction here, we are taking $50 off of that via a mail-in rebate, so that the first phone you buy at $149, the second one is $50 off, so it's $99. So you can have that first phone at a very attractive price, the second phone at even more attractive price.
Wow, that is very attractive.
The rate plan, as I said, at $50 all in, but if you want to add that second phone to the same account, it's only $50. So now you can work other discounts in. So no contract, flat rate, all inclusive, great handsets with all of the widgets and gizmos that people want on the devices today, for just a great price and great service, and frankly, great people to go along with it. We invite everybody that's in the listening audience to come and give us a try at one of our stores, take one of the phones for a test ride, and then judge us every month by how we deliver that service to you.
That's excellent. Well, thank you so much. There you go, everybody, Metro PCS. And next year, we hope to see you at Friday Fest again, because you really are very educational. People have a chance to stop by your booth and talk and get updated on all the technical aspects of what you do.
You know, it's, I've been in wireless for 30 years, and it goes back to the days when people used to think that it works better if you yell into the phone, because they were very early stage devices.
I remember those days.
You remember those, yeah, and they were very big and clunky, but with all of the years that I've been in this, both domestically and internationally, the devices today are really so user-friendly, and people can actually do with them that which best serves their either professional or personal lives, and they really become a useful tool to sort of manage what it is you want to do as you go through life. So,
thank you again, Mike, and we'll be back at the Van Wezel in just a few minutes.
Did you know City of Sarasota drinking water is very safe? Tested every 2 hours. Delivered right to your house. Much more affordable than bottled water. Environmentally friendly. And it tastes good. City of Sarasota water. Safe, affordable, environmentally friendly.
And welcome back to At the Van Wezel. You know, Julia, it did remind me when you were doing that last interview, when I first met you, it's 16, 17 years ago. I didn't have a cell phone, but you did. And Julia's cell phone, folks, was
Listen,
about
I
this
thought of the
big,
same thing.
And it had an antenna that went like this. And I thought, you know, beam me up, Scotty. She, you know, where were you calling, Mars or
Mars,
something?
yeah.
Oh,
Those old analog. I'm that old.
I
The
know.
old analog
Well,
phones.
somebody sent me an email the other day, and they said it's a cell phone that seniors can understand, and it showed a picture of an opened up flip phone with a rotary dial, and I thought that was so funny.
Well, that is very funny.
That even is like, you know, I remember rotary dials, sadly. But anyway, I cannot believe we are already talking about the holiday season. And, you know, once it hits July 4th, I know the summer's over, you know, things have changed and the seasons, and I must say, two of my favorite months of the year are October and November, whether I'm in Florida or up north. And we have, to kick off the holiday season, one of my favorite groups of all time, Mannheim Steamroller.
Yeah, the music of Mannheim Steamroller is just wonderful.
Oh.
And aren't they starting their tour
They
here?
are opening their tour here, and one of the reasons why is they love the Van Wezel, they love the staff, And who wouldn't love the view? Folks, right now we're looking out a view of a beautiful Sarasota Bay, and we have a great crew here, and it's a really nice place for people to open their tours. And Mannheim, it's not just the music they play, but it's the visuals.
It's all the digital stuff that they put together, and to the music and the lights, and it is spectacular.
And they do a great new show every year, and they are here on Friday. Boy, we're lucky with all these Friday and Saturday nights.
I know, right?
Friday, November the 16th at 8 o'clock, and that really will kick off the holiday season.
And I do think we have some footage of that.
Oh, great. Let's watch it. Now that makes me feel in the mood.
I know, doesn't it? And I know you like to get in the mood. Right after Halloween is when you go into it.
I must say, I am the queen of holiday. I have more decorations for the holiday season than I do.
Yeah, and I'm not talking, folks, just the living room. I'm not talking the living room. If you can possibly imagine, it's the lanai, it's the kitchen, it's the
sheets,
walk-through.
it's the bathroom.
The towels.
You know, I'm starting to thinking about how I could decorate, you know, the garage, you know? And my dog, Tinkerbell, she has a beautiful holiday dress. So
she's a great hostess, too, by the way.
Is
she doing a party this year, I hope?
I don't know. We'll see. But as far as spending Thanksgiving, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. The turkey has yet to hit the table.
Right.
And we have Dave Koz coming.
Yeah.
Dave Koz. Now, he is a real favorite of yours.
Yes, he is.
And of course, I can remember him back. Every year he would be on General Hospital leading the children in a holiday parade.
That's so funny, because I never saw him on that, because you know, I had started watching him, of course, when he started in the jazz world. But.
And Dave Koz makes me smile because he's one of the greatest ambassadors out there. Dave Koz does a fabulous Christmas show every year, and Dave Koz is Jewish.
I know, isn't that fun?
And Dave Koz, of course, in his holiday show, he brings in all sorts of holiday traditions around the world, as well as Hanukkah.
And he lets his friends do a lot also.
Well, tell us about his friends.
Well, we have, coming back with him this year, wonderful pianist and, he's fabulous, David Benoit. And this year, we have from NBC's Winning the Voice, Javier Colin.
I don't know. I can't
spelled the same. It's spelled the same. So, and then I'm going to kill this one. The inimitable.
Yeah, you killed it.
Drummer, percussionist, Sheila E. Sorry, and who used to work with.
We are taking up a collection to send Julia to school.
I think my teeth are moving. Maybe that's it.
Sheila E.
And you know, she worked with Prince.
Yeah.
And so she's exciting. I have a little tidbit
and then
for you.
And then Margot
Ray. They're introducing Margot Ray, beautiful vocalist.
And that is also on a Friday, November 23rd. And Dave Koz is opening his tour in beautiful Van Wezel. He is actually rehearsing on Thanksgiving Day. He's going to have a big Thanksgiving treat for his whole cast. And that's sponsored by the Hyatt. And I think that
they love it every year. They do it.
I don't know whether this is his 14th or 15th year here, but he is just fabulous. And I will tell you, I brought my sister's teenagers who are now 21, but they came and they loved it. And they were like, we can't wait to see Dave Koz again. So you can bring the whole family to see this show.
And this truly is a show for everyone, because the music is from all different.
Now, moving from The Voice, we go to American Idol. And one of the original winners, or we should say runner-up, is Clay Aiken. And Clay Aiken was here before, and I must tell you, folks, he slayed me. He was fabulous. And what do they call them? The Claymates were all here. And Clay is really a great guy, and he
he's
has
really
a charity.
Down to earth, too.
He's down to earth, and he also, you know, poor Clay, he's been runner-up, first runner-up twice. He was first runner-up on The Celebrity Apprentice, but you got a chance to see there what a really fabulous person he was. And he is on Saturday, November 24th.
Another Friday or Saturday.
We're having a hit run.
Yes.
And Clay, in addition to all the standards and ballads that Clay sings, he's going to be singing holiday music. And if you didn't see him last time, I guarantee you, come see the show. You will be surprised. He is fabulous, and he put on a great, great show.
Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite, and one of the favorites of our chairman of our Van Wezel Foundation board.
And my daughter, oh my goodness.
Michael Bolton is coming to town. And we've had Michael Bolton here a couple of times. I've worked with Michael, I don't know, 5 times. He's a great guy. You know, he loves to play baseball. He's a great family man.
He's an avid golfer too.
He is an avid golfer, so you'll probably see him if you're around somewhere out on the links. And he will be here Friday, November 30th at 8 p.m.
Oh.
We did really good.
You did good this year.
We did good. And you know what? He will be singing Holiday and Hits. And we don't have the time, folks, to list all of Michael Bolton's hits.
No,
because
no.
he is, you know, and I can remember him in the old days with the flowing hair.
But what's his big one that, how am I supposed to love you, or how am I supposed to live without you?
Well, he sings all those songs, but you know, how can we still be lovers if we can't be friends?
Right, that one.
There you go, that one. Or When a Man Loves a Woman, you know, it goes on and on.
It goes on and on.
And I'm just gonna mention a couple more. We have so many great holiday shows. We're gonna talk about these next month in great detail, but to cover all bases, we have the King of Swing in their holiday show, December 5th. The Oak Ridge Boys, December 4th.
Ooh.
They are great. Catch Me If You Can. We're having a little change over to the Broadway side. That's that great Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Yeah.
Then West Side Story, the 50th tour coming. Then we have the Sarasota Ballet, a brand new Nutcracker set here in Sarasota. Clara runs away to the circus. Hence, it'll be a whole Ringling theme. Then we have Winona's Rocking Christmas. And Winona can rock like nobody else's business.
Betcha. You betcha.
And then we have A Christmas Carol. And I really never feel Christmas is complete without seeing the Nutcracker and A Christmas Carol.
And A Christmas Carol is going to be the wonderful production that we have seen
Nebraska
in the past.
Theater Camp.
Yes, it's fabulous.
And then we have the Midtown Men, which will tell you all about them.
Yeah,
they were so good.
About
they
them.
were so good. Jungle Jack Hanna. And for those of you who recently saw him on Good Morning America, where one of his animals accidentally left something behind on one of the anchor's jackets,
I think it was Josh.
I can tell you that some lucky people will get pulled out of the audience. And then we have the Moscow Ballet.
Maybe Tinkerbell will visit us.
Tinkerbell might leave something behind as well. And the Moscow Ballet doing the great Russian version of the Nutcracker. New Year's Eve, huge New Year's Eve party here on the bay, fireworks, food, games, fabulous. And then January 1st, another tradition, Salute to Vienna. So call us, 953-3368. Visit us on the web.
Yeah, and also you can look at your brochure on the web. You can turn the pages with your mouse and just skim through it and see what's going on and order.
And you know, by then we may have added another show or two because I'm constantly looking for some more hot shows to add to the Van Wezel. So until next month, I'm Mary, and this is...
And I'm Julia.
And we wish you a great holiday season.